I'm kind of like waiting for a good single-player game to come out, but there are no good single-player games out right now. I'm waiting for, like... What's a good example? Like, I'm waiting for the new Fable game to come out, if I'm being honest with you. Because I know that it's getting a PC release. I watched the PlayStation thing today, the PlayStation announcement. And I was just like, man, these games look cool. It's a shame I don't give a fuck about 90% of them because they don't have a PC release. Gotcha. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things of like, all of my expectations are so very, very highly tempered because I'm so used to just being disappointed by the fact that shit's still console exclusive. Gotcha. No one ever re-GIs there, which you really should. God of War Ragnarok? I don't own a PS5, and it doesn't have a PC release. So, I am excited for God of War Ragnarok if it ever gets released anywhere other than PlayStation 5. You also have to recognize that PlayStation 5 is still, like, super, super fucking hard to find because of the scalping issue. Like, it's still not easy to get a fucking physical PlayStation. I don't know what they're doing with that, if they have any responses or anything going on, but it's kind of still a pain in the ass. Gotcha, baby. Mm-hmm. You have so much meter, Mugs. You gotta burn that. You gotta burn that meter. Is it weird that I really like AOF characters but don't like playing the game at all? I mean, that's how I feel about Sam Show. That's also how I feel about Guilty Gear, to be honest with you. I really enjoy the characters of Guilty Gear. I think Nagoriyuki is one of the coolest characters I've ever fucking seen conceptualized and completed into a fighting game. But I don't like the game he's in. Which is a shame, because I gave Strive, like, such a try. And I enjoy it for what it is. But, like, it feels like I'm playing Strive because I want to play a good online. Instead of I'm playing Strive because I enjoy the systems of the game. I don't really enjoy the systems of the game very much. Oh, I thought I'd be able to reach him. I did not. Hello. Can't really close in all that well with that, but I'm going to try to. Gotcha! Yeah! I was trying to get a PS5 from May and finally got one last month. Jesus. Even then, there's nothing that's like a super exclusive to PS5 that I would really want for myself outside of it would be cool to stream this. Like, I look at the God of War game and I'm just like, you know, it would be cool to stream that. Or I look at, like, I don't know, that weird game where that light-skinned black girl was thrown into fucking the Elder Scrolls. I don't know what the game... Forspoken? Forgotten? Fuck, what was the name of that game? It was like Forsaken or Forspoken or some shit. And I was like, I mean, that game looks really cool. The only game I was actually excited for, realistically, if we're actually talking about it, was KOTOR Remake. I was excited for KOTOR Remake. Okay, it was Forspoken. I was like, what the fuck was the name of that game? Forspoken. Like, that game looks pretty cool, and then the God of War game looks pretty cool. I kind of don't give a fuck about Borderlands. I can understand and appreciate why other people do give a fuck about Borderlands, but I never did. But that's probably because I played Borderlands 2 like once at a friend's house super long ago. And then I played Borderlands 3 because a buddy of mine, we did that like Xbox share thing where it's like, okay, we're both going to fucking give that a shot. And I tried playing it, and I didn't really like it then. And I don't know, just something about it. Borderlands feels like a game that you're either a huge fan of or you don't give a shit about. Because I don't give a shit about it. And everyone tells me, like, no, man, it's actually such a great game you don't know. And they're the people who have been diehard fans from Borderlands 1 or Borderlands 2. And they've just been engrossed in Borderlands media, right? So for them, it's like, oh yeah, you're going to enjoy it because you've clearly been around for a while, right? Borderlands needs friends to be fun. It's super boring without it. Okay. I mean, even then, I played with the buddy that I played with, and he was having fun. And I still wasn't. I don't know if it's because of the... Maybe it's the style of humor. Like, Borderlands is like, I have the fart poop gun, and it shoots farts that poop on you. And I'm like, alright, how good is it? Who cares if it's good? It's the fart poop gun. And I'm like, this is so juvenile. Which you would think would be right up my alley, right? You would think, oh, Kajir loves the juvenile shit. Not even a little fucking smidge. Not even a smidge. I didn't give a fuck about it. The only thing I liked at all about Borderlands was there's a character named Mr. Torg, and a buddy of mine sent me like all of his voice lines, like, here's what Mr. Torg's like, and I'm like, man, Mr. Torg seems like the coolest fucker ever, locked behind a title that I do not give a shit about. I watched people play Borderlands. I watched the Borderlands, what is it, the Telltale game? I watched the Let's Play of the Borderlands Telltale game, because everyone told me that was a good, like, little thing to enjoy. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll give it a shot, right? Nothing. Looking for gamer for lobbies? Damn, what's up, Water Titty? Probably. I'm giving Muggs a quick first to 5. I'm giving Muggs a quick first to 5 before he goes to bed, but then I am definitely willing after that one. Uh-huh. Hello. Oh, that actually missed. Doesn't have a very positive hitbox going forward, but she was already rung out anyway, so I guess that's good. Realistically, I should always go for the B plus KIB, but I also just like going for the 2-6B hold when I know it does a huge amount of damage like that. Hello. Uh-huh. Gotcha. That'll ring out. Jesus. This stage is a mistake. This stage is so tiny and so easy to get ring outs and wall splats on that it's like a marvel that this stage isn't actually in some kind of a ban list. Then again, I guess Calibur has never really like outright banned stages super hard with the exception of like SC2 bonus stages. Yeah! Oh, I actually wasn't able to reach there. That's unfortunate. Hey, yeah. Oh. There we go. I waited for it. Gotcha. 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 I'm just constantly vortexing the quickest options I can use because I'm like, well, if she pushes me out, it's going to be a problem, but if I stay in, it should be not that bad. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, good lethal. Oh. No good punish, though. Oh, hello. Back turn people's Ks and I-10. Uh-huh. Gotcha, that does enough to kill. Good stuff. Even though they nerfed the damage on that by like 20 points. It used to do 60 damage and now just like 40. They just cut off like 33% of the damage on it. Oh well. Still does enough. It still does significantly more than a jab would, right? It's like jab, 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 jab on normal hit for normal character. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Jump over. Oh, that didn't go exactly how I had wanted. Ooh. I can't even remember the last time I've seen the parry from Mitsu. It's, well, the deal is it's not super great. I use it because I'm an asshole, but realistically, it's not all that great. How minus is Mitsu 3B? Somebody told me it was minus 16. I haven't actually looked it up in, like, a while. That sounds about right. It feels like it's about that minus. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Let's go low. Uh-huh. I'm getting some good crouches in, but it's also not doing a whole lot for me to continue. Uh-oh. I didn't think that worked. Salt Flats goes no more Strive streams. I'm trying to get back into Strive because I kind of like... Well, long story short, a shitload of Nagoriyuki got buffed. No, I've been keeping up. Yeah, he got. They eliminated. Isn't it crazy that they eliminated his Blood Rage? No, but I've been trying to get back into the idea of Strive. I've just been going through a lot of personal life shit. I had a death in the family, and then I got sick for like 5 days. And my channel's known for Calibur, so if I stop streaming Calibur, then like people stop watching. So I was like, well, I plan on eventually getting back into Strive. It's just, I don't know. I gotta sit down in the lab and like reinvigorate my knowledge. There's a lot of shit that I probably just straight up forgot. 3B's minus 14 apparently? Oh gotcha, I thought it was minus 16. Ooh, gotcha there. Uh-huh. Ooh. Oh god, that's amazing. Eh. I mean, the biggest damage punish he gets off of it is like this into 236B, which is like 51 damage. It's pretty okay. I wouldn't say it's amazing. Sophie's 66B is amazing because it's fucking an even higher launch that gives her a more damaging bread and butter that is minus like 4 on block instead of minus 14. Gotcha. Didn't raw because I wanted the counter hit. Woo! For some odd reason, most Soul Calibur players haven't really struck with Strive. Well, I mean, it's not really an odd reason. Calibur players enjoy super hard-ass set play, which Strive kind of doesn't super have in their ranked mode, right? Because you either win, rank up, and then the other dude leaves, or you just play 3 matches, there's no first to 3, get out of here, right? So it's like, meh. But it's also just not... I don't know how to say it without making it sound bad, but like it's... Strive, I don't want to talk bad about Strive, because it's online is fucking phenomenal. But there's nothing in Strive that feels like it makes a 3D fighting game player happy, outside of like things that you would already be attracted to in a regular fighting game. Like, yeah, I enjoy my combos, I enjoy labbing matchups, I enjoy whatever I enjoy playing the game for, right? Been missing a 3D fighter hard though, but all their online is eh. Yeah, that's the deal, is every 3D fighting game has the worst online ever. But I don't really like the system mechanics of Guilty Gear Strive. I enjoy Guilty Gear a lot. I just don't like the way the online functions, and I don't like how most of the game feels like there's nothing to do until you have meter. It feels like I have nothing to do until I have meter, which is wrong, because I play Nago. Nago is a character that can do, honestly to God, quite a lot, even when he doesn't have meter. But, like, the game actually finally opens up when you have Roman cancel. It is what it is. I don't know. The game's fun, but it didn't scratch the itch that I thought it was going to scratch. On top of the fact that, like, I don't want to be that guy, but, like, there are a lot of, like, top players and shit that don't like Guilty Gear Strive where it's at right now. And then, because they don't like Guilty Gear Strive, other, like, big en masses sheeple, I guess you'd say, are like, boo, now that you've said you don't like it, I don't like it either, right? Which is like, you know, make your own opinions. I'm always of the opinion you should make your own opinions. But there are going to be a lot of people that are like, yeah, Strive is the shit, Strive is the shit. Wait, this one guy said Strive isn't good, I no longer like Strive anymore, right? And why I bring that up is there were, for the little bit of time that I was streaming Strive, there were a lot of people in my chat that were like, yo, this is the shit, I love to see you streaming this is awesome. And then viewership declined incredibly rapidly. Super, super quickly. All of a sudden, everyone stopped watching Guilty Gear Strive streams. They stopped watching myself stream it. They stopped watching fucking Father Ramon stream it. Whoever was streaming Strive, everybody just stopped watching it. And for someone who, like, I want my stream to do well, and I want the growth of my stream to be, like, my main priority, streaming a game that no one's gonna watch me play feels not great, right? It's the reason why I haven't been doing morning streams all that often. is because the last morning stream I did, I was doing Fallout New Vegas, and for a while there, Fallout New Vegas numbers were pretty good. I had like 28, 30 people watching me play this fucking old-ass Fallout game. And then towards the end, it got to the point where, like, not many people were watching anymore, right? Like, I finished the game and had, like, just 7 people watching. And I'm like, well, I've got 1,500 followers, but I only have 7 people watching me play this game. I'm going to probably go to a different game that more people would be enthused about me playing and that I also still enjoy. And that game right now is still Soul Calibur because I still love the fuck out of this game. That was not the combo I meant to do. Hello. So if I'm going to play Strive, which I enjoy, but no one watches me play, or I'm going to play Soul Calibur, which I enjoy, but no one watches me play, or that more people watch me play, I'm probably going to pick the one that's more beneficial to me, you know what I mean? The only, like, thing that, like, people have told me, please stream this, and I haven't streamed it, have been, like, MOBAs. I have had people that are like, please God, play League of Legends. I don't want to play League of Legends. Kajira, how would you feel if he gained more lethal hits on his Schmix attacks, like no changes to frames, just new lethal hits? What, Mitsu? I think Mitsu's godlike on everything except for his frame data sucks dick. The only actual changes he needs are changes to his frame data. Everything else about this character is fucking godlike. His lethal hits are really easy to get. His ring out carry distance is really good. His schmixes are good. He has one of the best CEs in the game. Everything about Mitsu is actually godlike, except for the fact that he's punishable on hit for a bunch of his shit, or he has no way to contain your step really well. And, like, that's kind of it. Like, if I were to buff actually literally anything about Mitsu, I would make his 3A have a bigger hitbox and push himself physically forward further. And then I would just change some of his frame data around. Everything else about the character is incredibly good. Mitsu's good. The problem is he's competing in a game where other characters are either great or incredible. So being good when you're competing with great and incredible is rough, right? Imagine all of the really good 90s basketball players that were not fucking Jordan. That were not, like, Jordan was one hell of a fucking player for basketball, to the point where, like, there were a bunch of rookies that people were looking at them and going like, is this the next Jordan? No, we don't care then. We're looking for the next Michael Jordan. And you didn't get that. And if you didn't get that, then, like, if you didn't give off that vibe of you're the next Michael Jordan, people didn't give a fuck about you for, like, 5 years. Right? King Ali can attest to that. I'm sure he watched the Michael Jordan fucking documentary. Right? It got to the when you're competing with actual titans, you have to bring titan level shit. Uh-oh. I could have got a ring out, but I wanted to get the unblockable setup. But it's okay, because that's a 10 frame. Remember, Mitsu's back turn B plus K is 10 frames, and it has a very wide hitbox. Ooh, got me low. Uh-oh. Gotcha, baby. That slow-mo jump? Oh my god. The Tekken slow-mo? That wasn't lag, that was Tekken slow-mo. Uh-huh. Oh, hello. Oh, doesn't work that many times. Not that many times in a row. Ooh. Gotcha. No? You didn't. Not there, at least. Oh. Unfortunate. He's minus, I think, 16. There we go. Also, Kajira, I must say your Mitsu has improved a lot. You want to know the actual answer, Delta? I stopped bitching about how weak Mitsu was, and I just looked at, like, alright, what are, like, 5 moves I could just do? AA, BB, 22K, 3A, CE. If you boil Mitsu down to his absolute bare fucking necessities, on some Jungle Book shit, his simple bare necessities, like, he can do it. It's just, the problem is he had so many moves that were so viable in so many different ways in previous installments of Calibur that I just want those back, and he doesn't have them. I just let your 3 be. I just add your 3B to the list there. I think Mitsu's 3B is good. The deal is... Oh, ooh, hello. I think Mitsu's 3B is good. I just think it's matchup dependent. There's not a whole lot Ivy can get off of 14 frames that are going to rock your shit. But there is a lot that Yoshimitsu will get off of 14 frames that will rock her shit. Like being that minus. You know what I mean? It depends. That's a ring out. Damn. I would honestly say my Mitsu hasn't been good until up until like the last like 4 months. I think the last like 3 or 4 months, my Mitsu's actually gotten much better than he used to be. Kajira was poppin'? What's up, stud man? It's been a minute, baby. How you doing? Did you see that we're putting somewhat consistent videos out on the channel now? How's the daughter doing? I hope she's doing well. Are you minus 14? You're not. Oh. Unfortunate. Well, if he's minus 12 ever again, he dies. Uh-huh. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. I'm wrung out. Oh, I'm not wrung out. Unfortunate. Is it possible to revert balance changes via modding? Probably. You would have to ask, like, someone with way more modding knowledge, like Silo Zen or fucking Violent Vodka or somebody like that. Mugs, let's do one more, baby. One more. Honestly, I don't have a whole lot of knowledge, except for the knowledge I have through osmosis from what other people have told me. Ooh. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Jumping kick. Oh, back turned. Aha! He remembered. That's good. That was a test. I wanted to see if Muggs remembered that back turn B plus K is godlike. Iron Toe told me to use more 6K. I'm trying to find the uses for it. It feels like it's whenever I think they're going to step, just go for the 6K. But, I don't know. Good shit! That was actually cool. Uh-oh. Gotcha. Uh-huh, here we go. Fake setup. Ah, he doesn't fall for it because he's seen my streams. Ooh. I went behind him. Gotcha. There we go. First to 5. Now we're doing first to 11 in this bitch. It's only because I haven't fought Mugs in quite a while, and I genuinely do enjoy fighting Mugs quite a bit. Uh-huh. Ooh, hello. Gotcha. That's unfortunate. He's minus enough to be killed there. And for those of you who are like, Kajir, couldn't you have killed him with a jab? No, my jab actually wouldn't have reached. I had to do a CE there. It looks like I was trying to do the cool thing and finish him with a cool move. No, my jab straight up would not have been able to reach him from that distance. But my CE will reach him. It's a 14 frame jab. Good shit, Mugs. Always fun fighting you, son. Always fun fighting you. I don't get to fight many Ivy players that aren't like, I don't know, Creative Souls.
If they show love, I'ma show it back. If the catch is too small, I'ma throw it back. I've done a lot, but I ain't got a lot to show for that. Alright, yeah, let's do that again. If they show love, I'ma show it back.